Hey, new lawyers, Jim Selbach here with some more tips for you. One of the topics that we'll be covering in future videos is case selection. You're going to be presented with a series of cases over your career, and you don't obviously take every case that comes in the door, but you need to take a step back after you've interviewed your client, you've looked into the facts a little bit, and you have to make a decision on whether this is a case that you'd like to take. And of course, there are a lot of different factors in that. I'm going to talk about one in particular. I had a case recently, not a case, it's not a case, which is a good thing, a potential client who began telling me about his legal needs, and he was involved in a very complex partnership. It was done on the sly. There was nothing in writing. The other party apparently was some kind of bookie. Everything was being done in cash. We had several different entities, LLCs, and it was really a hodgepodge. And really, it was a mess. And, I have two little voices going on in my head. The first voice is, this is really interesting. I could really untangle this thing. I could do a good job for this client. He was being really taken advantage of by this other party. But on the other hand, there's that voice that you want to listen to when you are considering a case. And that case was, don't do it, don't take it. And you have to listen to that voice. And in this particular case, because of the facts, as I set forth, this would have been a case from hell. This would have been a case that I would always look at and wonder why I ever took it. A case that I wanted to make it go away as soon as possible. This is the kind of case that would go on forever. The credibility of the parties seemed to be in question here, and it just was a quagmire for any attorney. And I listened to that voice, and I told the client I simply couldn't help them. You're under no obligation, obviously, to take on new cases. And this client had money. He was interested in hiring me. It had come through a referral. And so we have all these positive things on one side, but the one negative was this was a case that I would never get rid of, a case that would go on forever, and I learned to hate it. And you might as well identify those cases from hell in the beginning and never take them in the first place. Good lawyers know how to do this.